Hi, hello, welcome to the Galactic Councilorship report for July 2023, brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Zablosi. I'll be your oracle today. If anything that is said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. This is for the cycle between the 22nd and the 21st of July, respectively. And if you are Taurus rising, great. If you don't know your rising sign, start with your North Node. Everything else becomes way less accurate depending on the month, the chart, okay? And for Taurus rising, excuse me, not Taurus, please excuse me, Gemini. It should say it in the title. And so for Gemini, the sun is transiting the second house of Cancer. So this is the second house event. So that's our values, our possession, our ideology. It could also be the conditioning and programming, mainly from the family unit. Okay, that's what I got, that's what I see. So I get that we're holding our ground in some kind of way. There's an open enemy or we're having an encounter. Something's futile, foolish, fruitless. We're needing to incorporate all the facts about what it is, how it is. There's two separate things going on or two separate fronts. So we're coming into consciousness. It might be with the higher power. Somebody may also be feeling domineering. They want some kind of union with us. They might want to overpower, repress us, or bring us under some kind of control. Maybe even dominate us, enslave us in some kind of way. It's not always like throwing us in a cage. They can just want some kind of control over us. It may be through a love spell. I'm getting that. And I'm sorry, by the way. The other little front that I'm picking up on, yeah, there's definitely I'm getting a love spell energy at double. We had the Two of Cups, now we have the Lover's card here. Three of Swords. Something is approaching, and what's approaching is something sneaky. So somebody's in our face doing something behind our back. And when it starts out with a 3, 5, 7, it's always another person, place, or thing, okay? So this is just obnoxious. So we're sitting pretty. We have our own little foundation. We're kind of impenetrable. Somebody doesn't like that and we don't care. There may also be a Cancer moon, Aries rising in some kind of way. Somebody really feels entitled that I'm getting that. They're domineering, possessive. So somebody wants to say, want some kind of control, and it could be a family member. So we might have grown up with narcissistic abuse, some kind of toxic trait, tendency, tactic. We should be coming out of that. But we might need to have the knowledge, the wisdom, the education, the knowledge base, the language structure around it to understand, to spot it. Okay, Tower, so that's revelations, upheavals, reckonings. And then we have this Queen of Wands. With the Three of Wands, somebody's manifested, they've called something in. Now, with the Seven of Swords, they can be conceited, they could be resting on their laurels, thinking that the plan's gonna work. It's not, nothing's starting, nothing's happening. With the Fool card and the Seven of Swords, to give the negative connotation, especially with the Tower. So this is somebody that can't wipe the slate clean. They can't move on, move forward, start again, start anew. They can't walk on by, shake it off, let it go. Two of Swords, they're holding on to something. They're of an opposing mind. Four of Wands, they're overestimating their own skills, expertise, their own success. Somebody here is needing bliss. They're needing fulfillment. They're needing to be in a union. It's not going to happen. They're trying to stand their ground. They're feeling entitled. Something to do with narcissistic tendencies. Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands. That's a toxic personality style. It's rigid, maladaptive, and antagonistic. Okay, so somebody wants our foundation, whatever that looks like, whatever that is, and that's the second house as well, our foundation, what we're building our life upon. Nine of Pentacles here. So we're safe and secure in the self, but we're also coveted, highly favored, highly desirable with this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and over the next month, somebody's going to be trying to make us choose them. Two of Swords, of an opposing mind. With the Nine of Pentacles, it means they want to make us choose them. It's Niguan Hapan. Yeah, so they may be cursing us under their breath, keeping our name in their mouth, avoiding rumors. They might not understand why we don't want them, whatever, what have you. They might be mislabeling, misjudging, misperceiving, so they're not with the program. They don't know what's up. They're out of touch, something of that nature. They can't hear the truth, see the truth, know the truth. They ain't willing to be about that. I don't know what this is. We have joy, we found love. They're dealing with grief. They might be depressed. Okay, that's the truth. Past life memories. So there's some past lifetime pull, draw here, but they're dark cloud. We can't be around them. That's what it is, how it is. Okay, and great. So they need to be kind. They need to be respectful. They need to accept what's up. And there might be some illusion, confusion, delusion with them, letting go of vengeance. So they went to war with us because they can't have us. They got rejected. Also, they probably put some kind of spell. Now, a spell's not always lighting candles, hocus pocus, abracadabra. If you're from the right genealogy and you put your energy the right way, you can project, it could be spiritual manipulation or energy projection. A lot of people are powerful and they don't know, they're uneducated, they're unaware. But impotency, they're not getting what they want. But if you're fixated on one person, because there's two nines here, so that means taking space. It's not going to happen. The universe is going to intervene and separate. But if there is some kind of energy manipulation, spiritual projection, they've been able to reach out and touch our energy, but it's karmic. Nine of Wands. All the wands are karmic. Walking away from betrayal. So somebody was showing up wanting something hidden, ulterior, and they started to act some kind of way. And we were always going to come across this in this lifetime. It might not have been about this person, but this person was who delivered this kind of truth. And we need to be more simplistic in our how we see the world. So if it's not a flow, it's not a go. We need to check energy at the gate. In the streets, they call it vibes. In spiritual circles, they call it energy. Self-esteem. We need to have self-love, self-worth, self-value. We do Nine of Pentacles, but we need to live out of that, manifest out of that, hold that as a foundation. We're struggling when the reality comes to bear, and we need to shift things around. So we need to up our values, up our discernment. I'm getting this everywhere, including in my own life. People are getting rejected and they spiral out of control. And you may not know to your face. They might go away quietly, but they're doing things behind our back, shooting daggers, vengeful, marinating in hate, ruminating, oscillating, vacillating, whatever, what have you. They can smile as they go away or honor your boundaries, but behind your back, they're doing magic spells or they're cursing your name under the moon or whatever. Four of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. So this is supposed to be a better round. God duty, obligations, God sovereign and free. But when we have the Five of Swords, it makes all the other cards that come out after negative. So we have somebody withholding, can't let go. They're miserly. This is malice. This is greed. This is envy, sabotage. Somebody is dictatorial, controlling, tyrannical. They're apprehensive, they're anxious. So they're worried about who else we're going to talk to and get and yada, yada, yada. They may want to be our friend and they were told no, and they see other people being able to access, approach us, and they're feeling some kind of way. And they can project their energy when this happens. Also, the Lover's card. So this may be a ruler of a community, of a group, of a situationship, or whatever. This could be the property manager of an apartment building, things of that nature. Okay. This may be somebody sitting pretty or with prominent access to a community. They've been told no, they've been let down, they've been shut down. That's really what it is. So this is about us having discernment. And it's not quite gatekeeping, but it's about, we need to stand in our values. We need to understand people, places, and things. We need to have high worth, high value. They're feeling victimized, but really it's self-pity. They don't know how to maintain boundaries. Inability to maintain personal or proper boundaries. Thief. So they were stealing our time, energy, effort, attention, our energy, really, because they really were living out of a place of lack. So they wanted to mess with us, play with us, be with us, whatever, what have you. It's not always intimate. It didn't happen, although I'm getting the energy of love spells again. That's not always about, okay, that's not always about intimate unions. It could just be to warm somebody up, to butter them up, to so you can ingratiate yourself. But we have judge here. Something was mislabeled, misjudged, misperceived, mistaken. It might have even been corrupt. Could we have companion here as well with redeem? So they wanted to be close. They wanted to have intimate knowledge of us, intimate access. But we've already overcome this king. So we've already dealt with their entitlement, and they couldn't restrain themselves. There's a compulsivity here. Yeah, mother smother. So they were doing too much. Their energy was making us nauseated, gross, repulsive. And it's not always intimacy. You know, sometimes people can just not move towards us the right way, come at us wrong. Smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt for becoming independent, not needing them. Okay, and then they're dictatorial, controlling, demanding when their whatever isn't met, their authority, their power, with their needs. Yeah, so we wanted to be loving, caring, kind, compassionate. We couldn't. Our benevolence wasn't going to be honored and praised around them, or acknowledged properly. We needed to, oh my gosh, we needed to get away from them. Yeah, so we need to move with spirit and follow energy. We really do. Because we evolve at the speed of light. And this person is taking resources from us, or they would be taking resources from us that we don't understand yet. But somehow we came through that lesson. It's saying that we already learned that lesson. Yeah, there is some need to awaken, because this is a mechanistic thing. So we're going to have to apply this lesson to every other area of our life. And it's about purging demons. We need to look at the energy that's approaching us. Okay, it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing the privilege to do so. Smash that like button, see you in the next one. Bye.